Hi everyone, it's Sarah from the Onlyschooling Mom, and I am here today to show you a little bit about our workboxes. And workboxes are not unfamiliar with many of the homeschoolers that you might see videos of out there. There's our beautiful cat. She's going to get out of the picture pretty soon here. Workboxes are a place where you can store what the student is going to be working on for the day, or maybe for some people, maybe for the week or so. I actually filmed this video once before, but I had the phone turned the other direction, so it was up and down and it was going to be annoying to watch. So I decided I was going to refilm it. So basically this is a 10-drawer storage unit that I had from when I was doing my scrapbooking days, and those days are over, sadly. I just don't have the time anymore, and you know, the computers and the internet have taken over making books and things like that. You know, Shutterfly makes beautiful books. I'm not getting paid to say that, but Shutterfly, if you hear me and you want to give me something for the shout out, you know, I'm up for that. Anyhow, let's go in and let's take a look at my system here. I've also got a 2-drawer system up at the top for other things, but I'm going to do a quick close-up of some of the drawers here right now before we go through the contents. You'll see that each drawer has 3 spots with Velcro on them, and I'll show you in a second why that is. But for each one, it has a subject matter on it that has what is inside of it, and so that's on the middle dot. Now I'm going to get up and I'm going to go around the side and I'll show you what the other dots were for. I've been homeschooling my son since 5th grade. He is now a 7th grader. When he was in 5th grade, we used to do things based on, he would know if there was a number 1 on that drawer, say it was, go this way, say it was this drawer, he'd know that he needed to do that drawer first for the day. So that's why there was this dot here. So that comes back around and goes here. So we had, at the time, I think 7 different subjects. So that's why there's the number 7. And you can see the different subjects that we are not doing this year. There's another one. There's some more that says spare me. Those were the spares. Then there were some other ones. There's ones that say wait for dad and wait for mom. Those would go on the far side. So if there was something that he needed to wait for me to help him with, that would go on there, and then he would know that and it would also be in his schedule. It would say wait for mom on something. He would know that there would be something he would have to wait for my help with. And so that's why there's 3 dots. And sometimes it would also say computer time, 30 minutes, he would earn that. And so those are the extras that we had, and now I just use them, I white them out, and I just change the subject matter. So let's come back around. I've got our lovely blow-up globe that I got from the dollar store. I thought that was really cool. I've got a really good book. It's by Ruth Beechek. It says You Can Teach Your Child Successfully. It's for homeschool parents. It's a really good book. It's definitely a must-read. I need to read more of it. One of these days that'll happen. Then I've got the thesaurus. Thesaurus, can say that. Can we all say that? Thesaurus for students. And we have a dictionary on another bookshelf. But these 2 boxes are used differently. This one is mine. This one has a folder in it for important paperwork that I need for legal reasons. Basically, in Kansas, when you start a homeschool, these are the things you have to do. You have to notify the local district that you are pulling your student out of school, and you have to register as a private school. That's it. You have to teach for 186 days, 6 hours a day. That's it. That's the definition of a homeschool, and that's basically the regulations on being a homeschool. So it's much easier being a homeschool in Kansas than a lot of other states. I do keep grades, don't get me wrong. I keep rigorous grades, and I do keep notebooks and things like that. They're just not required. So this is my legal documents. Once the school district found out we were going to be homeschooling, they sent me my son's records up through the 4th grade. So that's what these are. Got a cute little bumper sticker here, "We love to learn," from Sunlight. That's one of our curriculum choices this year. We'll talk about that in another video. The second drawer is a little sticky because it's full. This is where we keep all of our supplies that we need for things like projects. We've got, whoa, hello, we've got some lighting changes going on here. Scissors, glue, crayons, pencils, dry erase boards. I think I got this at Target in the dollar section. It's dry erase on both sides. This is where we come when we're going to be doing interactive notebooks. We use this drawer. So then we move on to the next drawer. This is where my son comes first thing in the morning. He comes here, he gets his assignment notebook. This is great. I am a substitute teacher for the local school district. I asked one of the secretaries, I said, "Can I pay for one of the assignment notebooks that you guys hand out?" And she said, "I'll just get you one." So I was able to get an assignment notebook for my son. These are great. It has all the subjects along the side, plus a couple extra. I can put Spanish and Bible in there. I can put in his assignments for the day. He marks them off. And question mark means he hasn't done it yet. It's not that he doesn't understand it. I don't know what he was doing down here. He says, "I played Pokemon Go, Nom, Cop, Yelp, I." Yeah. Anyhow, so this is the first thing he does is he comes here and he gets this out. He gets his pencils. He has his fidget spinner that he likes to spin on the table while he's reading. It just makes a sound for him. He doesn't actually spin it in his hand. He does like to mess with it a little bit. I don't have a problem with him using this. He is ADHD. I know that's not what it was designed for. If it helps him study, if it helps him learn, if it keeps him occupied, his hands occupied while his brain is functioning and learning, I'm fine with that. If it's a problem, it goes away and he doesn't have a problem with that and we're done with it. So that stays in here too. One of the things we've adopted this year are interactive notebooks. And along with creating a new channel, I've decided that I'm going to also make some interactive notebook products to put on Teachers Pay Teachers. So what I want to do is I want to do life skills products. I know there's some out there, but they're generally for special education. I want to do them for general education. So what I am doing is, this first one is I can write a check and deposit slip and balance a checkbook. And my son and my husband are going to work on that together this weekend, and they're going to test drive that for me. So that's why I'm not showing you any more of that, because it'll be on the store as soon as they've test driven it and I make changes to it. So we have history, geography, and he's got his notebook and his books in there. We are studying reading. He's got his notebook in there. And again, this is how I grade. He has questions that come with the curriculum, and I put them in the notebook, and then that's how I grade what he's doing. We have language arts. Now, language arts, we are doing an interactive notebook. So I do have a composition notebook for that, and we are using Kayse Morris's best reading interactive notebook ever, and grammar interactive notebook. We did inferences so far. We were doing grammar back here, so we've done, where's grammar? We've done adjectives, and I kind of emailed her. I told her, don't forget us homeschool people, this is a really good resource for homeschool. So we're really enjoying those. So I wanted to give her a shout out. So that's grammar. It says verbs, nouns, adjectives. That's language arts. We've got our math drawer. We've got Bible. He's got a children's Bible field guide. We've got science. We're really doing a lot in science this year. This is a really tough year this year. Then we've got some drawers that aren't labeled. These are basically for me. This is like science. This has the solutions for the tests, some extra things like DVDs and audio CDs that we might use, but that we're not currently using or don't fit in the drawers above. We have a drawer that he has a lap book he made last year for math that we keep in here. Some things I bought at the dollar store. I'll show those on a different video. And then in case we want to make some more lap books, we have some manila folders, some page protectors, things like that. So yep, basically that's all we have for our workbooks. I keep saying workbooks, workboxes. We do have workbooks. They go in the workboxes. I'm going to show you our curriculum in another video, but I just wanted to give you a good tour of how workboxes work. Now this year you notice we don't have the numbers, and that is because with him being in 7th grade, I let him choose what he's going to do in what order. And as long as he gets it done within the day and we get everything done, I'm okay with what he chooses to do and when. And I will suggest sometimes that he, maybe do math first because you might want to get it out of the way, or lunch is coming up in half an hour. Why don't you do Bible in that half hour, because that will fit in that half hour. So anyhow, if you like this video, hit that like button and hit the subscribe button, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.